Da, 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 da. I've only got one camera. Da, 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 da. Nah, some dumb shit. Bruv, episode 3, Talk and Cheese podcast, man like Reece Sanders. If you do not know, I'm going to make you know right now. This guy has travelled. How many countries have you been to modelling?
Well,
Off the top of your head, roughly.
I don't know. I can tell you it's not this many, but the very minimum it would be is 17. But it's
17.
It's a lot more than that. Maybe double. I get that.
17 plus countries travelled to do his what's it? Like to do your work.
Just like paying, isn't it?
Yeah, like being a model. Like
I am joking.
Traveling the world and stuff. Like, look at him, bruv. This guy has experienced so much stuff. We're gonna get in some chat, but hold on a minute. I have to say it in the right way with the intro. He started young as an up-and-coming model. He managed to go through and reach the highest heights of his career. Like, bruv, a lot of people are still modelling and have not yet reached or had the benefits, had seen the amount of money, had the experiences that you've had. So to me, it puts you in a place where you're like half untouchable.
No, I'm very touchable.
No. You're half untouchable, bro, because what your industry knowledge, your, like, I want to say wealth of travelling and...
I'm very like... connected in that industry, and just I took it upon myself to like learn a lot. Do you know what I mean? So I kind of like absorbed everyone else's wisdom and knowledge around me, and
part of me, I don't want to cut you, but part of me, I do want to cut you, is that like it's you the person, bro. Like it's actually you. It's like Reece is very unapologetic, but at the same time, he can fucking like Reece is a job. Being Reece is a job. I can't look. He knows what I'm on about. Like,
it's an odd job as well.
And you're bruv, but someone's got to do it. And the perfect person is Mr. Reece Sanders, Nottingham born and bred, and Nottingham should be very proud of his accomplishments, wisdom, and achievements in the fashion, entertainment. I won't even say maybe production. Like,
bruv, Nottingham don't give a fuck about me, and I'll put this out there right now. Like, what's her name? Some fucking woman anyway, yeah? Got like Miss Nottingham, yeah? What the fuck? That's only in the... how can she make the papers? I'm doing fucking BBC Newsnight, This Morning Britain. Nottingham's never ever claimed me. Sorry. Never. No one. No magazine, no publication, no media, no one's claimed me.
Sorry, Mobo After Party, blah, blah. How many...
I've done a lot. And they do not claim me. But I still shout from the fucking rooftops anyway.
So this is why we have him here, talking cheese. We want to divulge into Reece's whole life. When did you start modelling, Reece?
Well, do you know what? I was 18 and I worked at Domestic in General, which is where everyone... Do you know when you first leave school? When you're like 17, 18, you first start going out, you need like pocket money, innit?
Yeah.
So you get a little fucking 12 grand a year job.
Yeah.
Working some mad hours on the phones.
Sorry, some of us are still on that 12 grand in the job, but carry on.
Yeah, I wish I was making that much nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was working there, and because my previous job being closed, the way it got closed down, I hadn't had a P45 or anything like that, and plus I was like 17, I didn't even know, I couldn't even count 45, you know what I mean? So it was like, it didn't really matter. So I was getting double taxed, my missus at the time, her mum, she worked for the tax office, she looked through my thing, she was like, you're being taxed far too much. I got a 2 grand tax rebate.
Jeez.
And that, at like 18 years old, that was like,
nice.
I've got £1 million now.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, like, ringing up everyone, like, calling work. I was telling them I had the coronavirus then to get the day off before it was even out, you know what I mean? I was like fully... So I took the day off work, and then I had a check, and I went to one of these places in town that take like 15%, and we'll like give you cash now. And I was like, yeah, cool. Got a tattoo, got steaming.
Bowling.
And then I was walking out through Market Square, and this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, you've got a beautiful face."
Wow.
And do you know one of them? I think he's gonna ask for money.
I was
Like,
just
or
gonna
he's
say,
shag me or ask for money.
how do you think is if a guy comes up and says, "I've got a beautiful face," it's like, bro, move.
Yeah, innit? Like,
fam, don't say them words to me, please.
Innit? So I was like, "Cheers, mate." Like, probably do. I don't know.
And you could have kept it to yourself.
Yeah.
What
and then
good
he's
job
like,
you did.
And then he's like, no, I'm a model scout. And I was like, yeah, of course you are. Because, right, I'll be honest now.
Innit?
And
Now come into my car, little boy. Have some
I
sweets.
think everyone in this room will admit, and I'll admit myself, we all know that I'm Butters. And that is fine, and I'm fine with that. Like, I made a lot of money off being Butters. But like a specific kind of Butters.
But
I don't know, like, not
say,
like Carlos Tevez, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, that was some next, like...
But like, I'm a weird looking guy in it.
Yeah,
and I'm mad tall.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm like, and I'm built like a schoolgirl. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm skinny.
Got that OG pigeon chest.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Right, exactly. Like, so anyway, I know I'm Butters. So when he's like, I'm a model scout, and I'm like, you're lying. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
I know I'm Butters. Like, but it is what it is. Anyway, he's like, oh, give me a number. And I looked him up, and he was a legit guy.
Yeah.
But I still think, I'm thinking, you can publish a couple fucking pictures on the internet. Do you know what I mean? And so, anyway, I gave him my work email address, and then he emailed me at work and was like, you should be a model. And I emailed him back, and I was like, oh, actually, no, you know what? I'm all right.
Yeah.
And he sent me train tickets to my work. And I was like, this guy's kind of serious, isn't it? But I was like, still not going, I'm not going to, I've never been to London. I'm not going because one guy told me I'm paying.
Train.
You know what I mean?
None of them.
You're sexy, here's some train tickets.
Yeah, you get there, my man sat there in a robe. Hello, Reece. No.
Right, but then eventually, anyway, cut the story short, I got down there. First time I got down there, I go to the photo studio, and the guy's like, take the top off, take the photos. And I was like, no, I know what's happening here. You want to try to get me naked? And the guy's like, no, I won't want to shag you, bro. Like, look at you. But yeah, so anyway, did that. Then they kept asking me to do stuff, and I didn't. And then one day they just rang me and was like, now I know I was being ripped off, because this job here should have been like a 20 grand job. Probably, yeah, because it was only like one big shot really. But I did the Swarovski campaign. They rang me and was like, Swarovski want to shoot you. You're going to get $2,000. And I was like, what, another £2,000?
Yeah,
life is going, people are dashing $2,000 at me, like life is going
sick.
swimmingly.
Sick.
So I went down there, I did this shoot, and I'm shooting with Helena Christensen now. For those who don't know who Helena Christensen is, yeah? Like 80s, 90s, huge, one of the biggest supermodels, up there with your Kate Mosses, your Naomi Campbells. She was, I've shot with this other woman as well, I should know her name, Claudia Schiffer.
Oh my days, yeah, nah,
Yeah,
come on.
So she's up there, so like she was at the same time Claudia Schiffer.
Yeah,
These two were
yeah.
like the
Come
fucking
on.
lit back in the day. So anyway, I'm shooting with Helena Christensen, and I'm like, right, even for me, like, mad. And she said to me, you should do this full time. And I'm like, oh, really? Not thinking about it too much, just like, it's in the back of my mind. And then they're like, you should go to Paris, Milan, do the fashion weeks, you'll book jobs. I know Prada want to meet with you. Wait, next thing, I've gone from working at Domestic in General, quitting my job. Wait, I'm going to fucking, I don't care if I embarrass myself. Nah. I was going to Paris. Day before I went, I sat at the end of my bed, 18 years old, cried. I was like, I'm fucking leaving the country. Like, what's happening? Like, what if I get lost in Paris? People leave me? Like, and my family, right? My family aren't poor. And in fact, in the area I'm from, we're probably like one of the better off people in my particular area. Yeah. But the thing is, my family still don't have money. So like, if I go to Paris, they don't have money to be like, we'll buy you a flight back. They don't have like, you know, we have like £100 to just dash on a flight like that. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
So it's not like, so I'm panicking, and my mum's like, look, we can get you back. And I'm like, all right, cool. And in my head as well, like, I'm quite a fiery person. I think I'm going to fall out with people, or like, they're not going to be my people.
You know yourself though, so that's sick, bro.
So I'm like, we'll probably get onto it, but that's why I didn't go on Big Brother. Because I was like, if someone locks me in a house, I'm going to lose my shit. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so I was like, but I went out to fucking Paris, Milan, New York, and I booked jobs for Dior. I'm walking runway shows for Dior, Moschino, fucking Zegna, fucking Marc Jacobs. I'm walking these massive brands. Come back to England, I'm in newspapers, they're showing fucking pictures of me on TV and shit. Sick. I'm 18 years old, come back from New York, and they're like, bang, massive contract on the table. Japan want you out there for 2 months. This is how much money you're getting. And I'll fucking say it, because this money's long gone now, so it's not like I'm bragging about it. but for an 18-year-old, yo, 25 grand guaranteed, 2 months work.
At that age, I'd most probably say it's bullshit, you're lying. and I'm gonna go back and smoke some weed. I would not believe it
But
at that age.
I took it. I came back with £70,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So 18 years old. Do you know what that can do to your life?
Oh, I can only imagine. Like, I'll bring back Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell or some shit. That's what I think I'd be able to do.
I'd have Kelly Kapowski living at my house.
Oh, right.
Just walk round, innit? Just
at 18 with that money. Yeah, fam. Just show me that, Kelly. But no, at 18, that must be like very empowering and very like, okay, I'm gonna go on now and.
Yo, so the thing is though, like, I didn't. So there's a song by Wiz Khalifa, No Sleep, yeah? And that song, it just reminds me of a time being in New York, having this money and being in my head like, I've made it. In my head, I was like, this money comes forever now. Now I know it doesn't, do you know what I mean? But at the time, I'm like, this money's coming forever and I'm fucking rich. Like, I'm young, I'm rich. I've got my mates out in my penthouse apartment in New York City, rooftop garden, listening to fucking Guns N' Roses playing from fucking Madison Square Garden and shit. Do you know what I mean? Yo, living my life. And I've made it. This song now reminds me of that forever. But never once did I, like, get above myself, get egotistical. I never, ever, I don't think I did anyway. I've always been humble and
I can't agree with that in the sense of how long I've known you. It's probably about 8. Yeah, about 10. Yeah. From about 2010, in 2021.
Yeah, about 2011 I started moving. So.
I can explain it. You're like, that humbleness is like humble as hell, but you're sharp, bruv. And man's not gonna kind of take. How can I explain it? Like, you're humble, but you're sharp. Very sharp, very prickly, fam. And it's like, as humble as man is, man's not gonna let someone like kind of let someone wash your mouth on. Like, you're not gonna say a certain comment and think it's a jab towards Reece, and Reece ain't got one back that's funnier and faster, and Reece. So it was like fucking.
Yeah, that's one thing is like, I believe right in life is one thing is. If you put your socks on one at a time in the morning, you're me. You're like me. I don't care what I don't care like what you look like, what you dress like, who you're shagging, what you're not shagging, what you fucking, if you're wearing fucking, you know, animal helmets and fucking tails hanging out each other. I don't give a fuck like what you are, what you do or nothing like that. You put your sock on one at a time. You put your fucking cornflakes in first for them. You're like me innit? So unless you can put, anyone who can put both the socks on at the same time, you can tell me something in it. You can fucking go to anyone else. You're me. I don't care what your job is or nothing. Yeah. You're me. So if you try and belittle me, well, fuck off, man. We're on the same level. Yeah. In fact, we're not now. You're a fool because you're trying to put someone down. No. So I'll just fucking shut you down.
I'm with that. It's like I think there was a thing in you what was like, bruv, my man's tongue is like mine, bruv. The shit he used to say on Twitter scared me, Reece, for your job.
Yeah, we had caused some problems with my job.
But we did genuinely have serious talks. About bro, you're fucking earning thousands. If they're telling you to shut up and stop tweeting that kind of shit. And it was like, yeah, I know, but they do blah, blah, blah. And they were in, it's like, bro.
But my thing is this.